Active Life Hilton Head. Develop the body and mindset you want without ever feeling like the old person in class. And what does that mean for you? Um, that means creating habits, creating patterns, and building from one to the next, right? So I have this, I'll call it a need, right? To try to make things perfect. I want my classes to be perfect. I want the programming to be perfect. I want the business to be perfect. And it is a practice for me to not focus on making things perfect. Now, what that practice means for me is that I just recognize when it happens, and I continue to make, just like my verbiage, to make the steps needed to keep me moving forward. Does that happen on a day-to-day basis? Yeah. Does it happen every single time? No. I have been stuck in this pattern of wanting this programming to be perfect, and I keep getting to a little point, and then I get stuck. All right, and then I got to backpedal, and I got to start over. And I just wanted to talk today about that, and that's like Active Life. We are here to help you develop these practices and these habits and becoming the you that you want to be, becoming the person that you feel good about, whether that's being strong, whether that's being leaner, losing weight, or just all around happier, right? So in all of that is a practice, right? There is no perfection. Your goal, all right, we can say that your goal is perfection, right? And just understand that you're never going to get there, right? Being perfect means comfortable with the imperfections, right? And just recognizing things. So that's what I wanted to say today about Active Life, that when you come into Active Life, we are going to work on the foundations and the smallest things to make the biggest difference. Repetition and patterns, right? Whether that means movement or that means daily habits. And continuing to recognize when it's not working. Right? Now I'll put this into perspective here. So when I squat, my goal is to have a perfect squat. I know that 8 out of 10 of those squats are going to be on point. All right, they're going to look great. They're going to feel great. I'm going to know they're good. There are going to be 1 to 2 of those squats that are not perfect. What do? Is I recognize it, I catch myself, I reassess, and I get back to moving the way I'm supposed to move. All right, then I do it again. And then 8 out of the next 10 are going to be great. Or maybe it's 9 out of the next 10. Maybe it's even 10 out of 10. But I recognize that those patterns that I'm working on will just continue to go through these cycles to build and to build and to build. And that is Active Life. That's what we're here for. I understand that most of us out there don't have the life that we want. Right? But I'm here to tell you, you can have it. Right? It takes time. It takes commitment. It takes practice. Right? Don't expect to go into any gym, facility, whatever you want to call it, and think that if they just push you at 110% every day, that makes for a sustainable, happy life. What is it that you want out of your life? Do you want it to be sustainable? Do you want it to be happy? Do you want to be the best person that you can be? Let me know. That's why we're here. Thanks for listening. Thank you to all of my athletes. You are all incredible. I want to let you know as well that Active Life is a pretty small facility. It is that way by design. We are not looking for 1,000 members. I'm looking for about, well, at this moment in time, I'm looking for about 5 more. All right, we build this thing in stages just like we do fitness. I want to make sure that every athlete that I have gets all of the attention that they need and that they deserve to reach their goals. Right? And growing too quickly and slamming as many people into a facility that you can at once and doing these huge boot camps with 10, 12, 15, 20 people at a time isn't about you. Right? That's about the numbers. And at Active Life, you're not a number. So reach out to me. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, hit the Learn More button down on Facebook. If you're on some other social media site, I probably don't know how to use that. I would love to help you. Thanks so much for watching today, and looking forward to hearing from you.